I didn't really set up anything for today, other than to address some things. Hi, Outlaw Trucker. Hi, Amy Moose. Hey, Go Gumby. Um, I have a really good intro that T. Kelly made me. I just haven't had a chance to transfer it over. It won't send from my iPad, saying it's too big to send to my laptop. It stays driving me nuts. I'm not tech savvy at all. Oh, my neighbor's out playing with his dogs. Need to get some of you single women down here. My neighbor, I'm old, so, but he's like 30, and he should not be out here cutting grass with a shirt on. Let me tell you, he's too good looking for that, and he's got some really good looking friends. Y'all need to come down here because they're single. He's got two big dogs that drive me bonkers. Because my dog don't like them. But anyway, how's everybody's day going? I just want to wait. I think we're supposed to do like 10 minutes or a couple minutes of chit chat before we get into anything. But I'm not really displaying anything, but I might present some video. But I'm kind of a little pissed at Uni, to be honest with you, because I don't appreciate the way anybody's being treated. But I can't, really speak on anybody's treatment other than mine. And I don't appreciate him saying that Nonsense's mods were in his Discord talking about nonsense, because I've been a mod with nonsense for a very long time. I was part of Uni's Discord. I rarely ever went in there. You could probably count the times on one hand in a year that I posted in there, and the last time I posted was back with the Mallory stuff, with the way I was treated over that, and it was at him, posted to him, and I meant to send it to him privately, but it went on the main Discord because I don't know how to use Discord at the time that well. Thank God for Nani, she teaches me a lot. But I've never, ever went into his Discord or anybody else's talking about nonsense ever. And when I asked him to correct that and ask him what mod he was referring to, he kept saying he was going to answer my questions, but in Uni fashion, he did not. And honestly, I got tired of hearing it, and I left. I didn't stay and finish the live. I left. I couldn't listen to it no more. Um, but I didn't appreciate that, because just him putting it out there and not saying which mod, which I don't believe any mod did, because I just don't. Like I said, I was rarely in his Discord, so I just don't believe anybody did. And he just threw that out there to try to get, in my opinion, hi potato patch, to try to get, hi saucy, to try to get us going at each other, and that's just not going to work. Just like the jab that was made at me about my content, saying I don't even want, saying that a creator didn't watch it, evident. Um, and it was DLB content, and I put a lot of work into that video. I spent a lot of time, and I talked to a lot of people, and I actually showed actual evidence. It wasn't just talking, but they tried to spin that and get me, and it didn't work. That's you're going to need to do more than that. Come on, I'm too old for that crap. I just don't like the throwing out blanket accusations like that. He knows what he's doing. He's been on YouTube a long time. He knows what he's doing. And I wanted him to clarify that. And another thing is, the morning after Nonsense's first live, I was kicked out of his Discord. And I still don't know why, because I was, like I said, rarely ever in there, which I don't care. It's not that I don't care about that. It's how it was done, how it was handled. Just say, look, you're a nonsense mod, we don't want information like, which I don't know if information ever got leaked out of there. I couldn't tell you because I don't know what they post in there. It wasn't my business. But I have never shared anybody's info. I wouldn't do that. That's a violation. You don't, if that's what you're going into Discord for, then don't do it. That's my opinion. But he says things because he knows it's gonna create ripples. And that's wrong. What he did was wrong. And I need to see receipts on who was in there talking, since he won't identify who it is. And when Nunya confronted him, which everybody heard in the live, and he actually read her message, He said, I never said it was you, but you won't clarify on who you're saying it is. Okay, there was only a couple of nonsense mods in there in the first place. Yeah, I was hurt. I didn't understand what was going on. Yeah, I was, I have to be honest. When this all happened with the Mallory thing and the way I was treated, I'm not going to lie. I was hurt. I have supported Uni for a year now, and I supported him through all the Molly stuff when everybody was mad at him for the Molly thing, and I wasn't even against him about the Mallory thing. I did, that's his channel. Do what you want to do, but don't turn on me because I don't want to be in there and support it. Because it was more than just being friendly, and we all seen it. Okay, we all seen what went down. How come he's not calling her out now on her tragedy pimping again? I mean, uh, as I called it, re-uploading her videos, but as she called it, she recast her videos, took the shade off, whatever you want to call it, her her milk video, and doubling down on Summer Wells and calling it Summerfest, and then doubling down on that ridiculous milk video. Why wasn't he calling her out for that? He said he would if she did that stuff again. She never stopped doing it. So yeah, she did a live reviewing the live I did on her, and I don't care. Good for her. She should thank me because she got a lot of donos. I wasn't against anybody. That's just what I don't understand. I wasn't against anybody. But I'm not gonna lie, when something was said that I knew wasn't right, I would say something in chat. Did I jump on anybody? Hell no. Or I would say, no, this is it. Or, like Uni would say, tag him and let him know if he got something wrong. But I never was against any of them to deserve the treatment that has happened. I never, ever told anything out of anybody's Discord. Like I said, I was rarely in the Discord, and being drop permit, that's not even that. I don't even care. It's the way it was done and the why it was done. And then to put it out there, now people are going to think it's one of us. Hey, nonsense. No, you never tell me where to go or who to support. You never, ever, ever have told that to none of us. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. These are the tricks that he knows by making those blanket statements that it's enough to get drama and attacks going. Did I lose a couple subs for it? I started. Sure, that's fine. Then they weren't for me. That's how I look at it. They were never here for me in the first place. Do I appreciate? And I thanked him. And because I thanked him because he was saying how he's helped, him and Navy was saying how they've helped other channels. I thanked him. And because I thanked him, I got told I was a flip flopper playing both sides and they were going to unsub me. Because he was sitting there, him and Navy was sitting there saying about, oh, well, I helped them get subs and I shared their content. People know he did. And I'm right there. What am I not going to do? So all I said was, I thanked him for that. And that was it. I didn't kiss nobody's behind, but I just felt that needed to be said because of what they were saying. So that got turned around on me. It's, it's a no-win situation. Nonsense has never, ever told any of us to not go here or go there or to not sub someone. In fact, she's done the exact opposite. She said, do what you want to do. And she's even said, don't unsub anybody because of this. In fact, she even said, don't unsub him because of this. Go listen to the live. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. All they have to do is go listen to the live. Actually, listen. Because it was really hard for me to even go in Unified the other night. And honey, I didn't just sit on my hands. I sat on my mouth. Because I wanted some answers. And I knew the only way I was going to, I thought I would get some. Maybe I didn't think that. Maybe I'm just being naive. I don't know. I went in seeking answers. I didn't get any. All I got was a never. Well, anyway, it don't matter. I just wanted it known that that's crap. Hi, Amethyst. And what was said was wrong. He should have never put that out there. And Jesus, listen to the live. No one said they were purging people because they follow or uni or sub to uni. That's not even nowhere near close to what was said. But God, we do need a creepy purge. A scary, creepy purge might be fun. I mean it as a joke. But see, they'll twist that around like it's something else. Like, oh, well, there goes one of her mods backing it up. No, that's not what I'm saying. So don't get your panties all twisted. That's not what I'm saying. After I heard Navy's video, the only thing I agreed about was the LB stuff in Navy's video. And if you look at the comments, you'll see that. Because what I said is this stuff has already been out there. In fact, I've done several videos about it. And then that's when that was twisted around and turned back on me. Oh, I know. I said I've done several videos about it because the way people were talking in chat, it's like they didn't know that this stuff happened. So I said, well, I guess some didn't see it or didn't watch it. And then that was turned around to try to stir me up. Well, nonsense said it's not true and it never happened. So maybe said nonsense didn't watch you. Well, I didn't hear nonsense say none of that. So that was it for me. I was done. That showed me a lot. That just showed me a lot. I'm upset about the outright lying that's going on. That's what I'm upset about. And nonsense, you never said you were supporting LB. That's what I don't understand where they got this from. Never once did I hear you say, I've heard you say a lot, but nothing like that. In fact, you made it a point to say what she really is. They just twist these things. And it's insane that people don't. I mean, you have ears. If nothing else, you have ears. Just listen to what's being said. That's one thing YouTube, nonsense, and the good Nunya has taught me. And I take a lot of it. I take a lot into what Nunya says because it's helped me a lot. In fact, it helped me that night in chat because I went in there with an open mind and calm. Because in the back of my head, I was hearing Nunya, you're not going to get nowhere if you go in there right away going at them. You know, I didn't get anywhere anyway. But anyway, um, it still was worth the shot. And I felt better by not going in there and just attacking because it was hard. Believe me, it was hard. And even when I was attacked, I didn't go back after them. When I was told, well, I'm unsubbing you because of this, I just said, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. And hey, you know, unsub. There's the button. I'll get there all on my own eventually. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Molly's hair plugs go lately. I love that name. You guys and your names. I'm so afraid to change my name because I'm afraid I won't be able to get it back. And I've had this name on Facebook and Twitter for probably 10 years. I don't know. And that little picture was actually supposed to be me when my hair was really dark. Yeah, yeah. Now see that I did know. He likes up church. Yeah, and I don't care. I mean, I think Upchurch is very talented, but there's always a but. He's yeah, he's out there with his conspiracy theories and stuff. And I'm sorry, the stuff he did on the Redden case was yeah, no, not for me. Yeah, I think he did. I'm not sure. He doesn't. I don't know if he still does. I've heard him say that he did. I've never actually seen him there in chat or anything in the year I've been around. So, you know, Freedom Believer, thanks for coming in. There was no reason to attack anyone. The way it's been handled is wrong. No, the only one drawing a line and forcing people to choose is them. I'm sorry, but it is what it is because that's exactly what's happened, and it shouldn't have happened. We are all grown adults. We are all entitled to our opinion, and you know what? Screw you. It's not your life it happened to. I don't have a right to sit up here and do live after live and adding misinformation to that content. It wasn't my life. It didn't happen to me. And I've always felt that way. And I've always spoke out about that stuff. So maybe that's why I was, when it finally came to the Mallory stuff and I said, well, that's enough for me. I'm out. Um, you know, I was treated really badly. And he apologized to me on a live, of course. He wouldn't communicate with me privately. I tried that. But he did apologize on a live. And then this, I'm like, okay, wait, I'm real confused now because, I thought I was good people. Now I'm getting kicked off of here and blocked off of here. And you know what? I don't even care who you block. You block me on Twitter. I don't care about Twitter. I'm rarely on Twitter. I use it to get out my videos once in a great while. I'll retweet a tweet I see. But I'm not on social media like that. And that's probably not a good thing trying to build a channel. But I've got a life. I've got little kids and a husband and a dog and a cat and lots of stress with everything there. And it's a lot with that whole scenario with the bios and everything. But yeah, I don't have time for. I just don't. And I've never been a mod for Uni, so I don't know where he gets off telling people I was his mod first. I was never a mod for Uni, ever. Hey, LG. So that's another thing that's not right. But I just wanted everybody to know I don't know who he's talking about because I don't believe what he's saying because there was only a couple mods that I'm aware of that were even in a Discord. And like I said, I was rarely there, but I never see anybody talk about nonsense to him. And I have never seen nonsense in any Discord. And when I asked for proof that she's in all these, because he said multiple Discords talking, I asked for proof. I got none. When I asked for proof about the mod in there talking, I got none. But you know what? And that'll be that because he just wanted to put that out there so that he can cause ripples. And he needs to show me some proof. And as far as this letter goes, it's not my life. I don't know. Would I have handled it differently? Absolutely. I don't even know if I'd have brought it to my YouTube, especially if I have not actually seen it myself and I have not spoken to the police or a lawyer. But that's just me. That's his channel. He can do what he wants over there. I just don't like the lion. And I don't like, as grown adults, that you're being forced to choose sides. That is something my 7.5-year-old would do. And I'm sorry, but nonsense has a right to her opinions, and I happen to agree with a lot of what she said because it's fact and it's true. Go back and look for yourself. Rabbit did. I don't know how I missed it. I'm not getting notifications for lives again, and that really little YouTube needs to step it up. But I went back and watched Rabbit's live from last night, and she hit on a lot of really good points. As always, Rabbit is always on point. She's a great channel. Um, yeah, and then Upchurch is trying to not strike my content. He's trying to copyright claim part of my live on him. There was no music in it, and it's a public video, and I fair used it. So you're damn right I'm fighting it. The video didn't even get that many views, dude. Come on, they're not paying no money. You want the 2 pennies? I'll mail it to you. Does 2 pennies mean something to you that much? You can have it, baby boy. Content over keeping his mom safe. If there is like, yeah, see, I wouldn't have unsubbed and resubbed to them. It was happening to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm not getting a lot of notifications. I mean, I'll get one out of every five from Rabbit or from anybody, you know. He does not need an attorney at this point. He needs a police report. Yeah, that would have been the first thing I'd have did. I'd let my local police department know just in case, because you do have a family and you never know. JLR is a wackadoodle. You know what? I've used that word for over 20 years. How dare be Tim Skillet? I'm just kidding. But I've called people wackadoodles for over 20 years. Um, you never know with someone like him what he will end up turning around and doing. You just, he's not stable, in my opinion. And I don't think you should be that safe and secure about him. I'm sorry. But I don't trust it. Hand pink, waving hand, pink, waving face, red, droopy eyes. I did a thong, yeah. I went on JLR's Twitter and asked him to confirm or deny he sent a letter. Oh, did you? Oh, JBF 204. Hi. Sure, Brittany. My email's on my channel. Sure. I always check my email. That I do. Not my regular email, but I check this one. I'm terrible with my regular. My husband will say, we get our statement yet? Nope, forgot to look. Yeah. He's going through it at work too. I feel so bad for him. And how the hell do you expect people to go to work when you don't freaking pay them? Pisses me off. The man bust his ass for them people. How can I reach out to Upchurch and ask? I'm not a fan, but I don't know. I told him, I commented on some of his little videos, then I let him know that I was doing a live, and because I wanted to show both sides of it. Because in those clips I showed, if you look at his face, you can see the hurt. At least I did. And I don't know. But yeah, I never got a response. Oh yeah, I did. I got a hurt back or something. Didn't say not to do it. A dodo head. Yeah, that drives me nuts with that dodo head shit. Grow the hell up. Grow the hell up. I'm sorry. I'm honestly, I have to say, very disappointed. Very, very let down and disappointed. And now you know that I was hurt about that stuff with Uni over the Mallory stuff. And like I said, that was one of the few times I went into Discord, and I don't know Discord very well, and I thought I was posting to him, and it didn't. It went into general chat, and then Nanya showed me how to fix that. Anyway, thank God for Nanya. But yeah, I it's just I don't like the accusations being thrown out because I'm trying to build a channel, and he knows that, and he also knows that I did no such thing. I have never talked to Uni privately. Not one time ever. You don't get to talk to Uni. I wanted to make that clear. The comments weren't saying it all created and co-signed by and those I would rather not know. Yeah. And you know what? If he wants to reach out to EKC and old Tata Tata, there's my hand for him. Good luck with that. Okay, after months and months and months and years of you slamming EKC as brain dead and everything else, now you're going to be her buddy? Oh, believe me, she'll jump the uni train because she's stagnant. But then she told me she's good with that. That's the choice she made. So that was enough for me. But yeah, they can all have each other. I'll have fun laughing at them and reviewing them. But I'm not going to go real life on none of them because I don't believe real life should ever be involved in YouTube. And I don't care if you show me your face or not. You showing me your face while you're doing a live, is it going to make a difference on how I feel about your content? And I cam up sometimes, but not today. My hair needs colored. I have no makeup on. I'm running on 3 hours sleep because I got a sick kid. Nope. No. But yeah, it's just time for some people to grow up, in my opinion. And this is, oh, I didn't put my banner on. I always forget that stupid banner. But this is just my opinion, people, and I'm not expecting anybody to do anything. This is all just me being fed up and angry because there was accusations thrown out about us mods that's not true. Story night high, in case I missed you. But yeah. And you know, I shouldn't even bring it up, but I'm going to. One of the people I feel the worst about all this too is Nunya. Because Nunya is the fairest, stays in the middle, does not take sides, hears both sides out. That's just messed up. That's just messed up. And I'm sorry, but don't sit up there and preach about what's going on in someone else's life when it's not your life and it didn't happen to you. You can't do that. You, mm, yeah, there's more I want to say about that, but like I said, it's not. I'm gonna, I'm gonna sit on my mouth, not even bite my tongue, because at this point I'd bite it off. Hi Sally. You never have nonsense. All you've ever said is when she passed off the misinformation. I'm the one that did the dives into LB, not you. The only thing you ever showed about was when she passed on the misinformation with Dre and Vaughn. I'm the one that went to Nate about the email and got permission to use his videos. I did not use Uni's, I used Nate's because Nate's good and I trust him and I trust what he says. And even in that video, he says Uni lies. But I talked to so many people and I got info and screenshots, which all that's in my video, the last one, from the actual people because I didn't want to put out misinformation. The one thing I did say that now I regret saying because I didn't was the vet bashing. Yes, she did question his service. Yes, she did accuse him of stolen valor. But I guess the term that the word vet bashing wasn't the correct words to use. That I do regret because I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that until in chat one time I seen, the one person in chat explain about the vet bashing and what it meant to the veterinarians. And I felt awful because, but questioning someone's service the way they did it and then accusing them of stealing valor, that was wrong. I don't care how you spend. That was wrong, Ellen, that bumbling idiot of hers that sits beside her. But I know a lot about LB. And the same thing with this Charlotte stuff. My God, under no circumstances was it okay for that idiot, that Steve Backward dude, that still lives with his parents and don't have a job, and these women pay for his weed supply, that still gave him no right to say those things that he did. What I was commenting on is Charlotte's history. And if you go back on her channel, even 2 years ago, a year ago, she'll be at it with someone else. She'll be on there live crying, "Oh, for me. Oh my God. I don't know why they're attacking me. I've done nothing but review them what we're supposed to do." Meanwhile, she's calling them every name in the book, attacking their kids, attacking their husbands, attacking their everything. That's just who Charlotte is. That's who she's always been. She said some really awful things about Katie and her kid. And yes, I know Michelle's problematic. I don't watch Michelle, never have. I have never watched one of her lives. Um, but she has went after her and her children as well. Um, but it doesn't make okay what he did. I never said that it did. In fact, I've said it numerous times on here. In my opinion, that dude should not be on YouTube. But why is everybody so upset about her? What about all the other people he's done it to? And he's done worse to other people. But people weren't outraged about that. But my God, that doesn't mean I never said Charlotte deserved that because she didn't. No one does. But quit poking. That's all I'm saying. Did you stop talking about it when you could have walked away when it was getting bad? No, you didn't. Because you were getting a lot of views and a lot of super chats. Am I glad he's in jail and off of YouTube? Oh, God, yes. Hopefully he won't come back. Hopefully YouTube will say, okay, that's enough. I mean, come on. How many people are alive when they come to arrest you? That has to be like, sorry, Mallory, but you're saying Jude is not the best content now. Sorry, never was anyway. But that's got to be some of the best stuff on YouTube right now. I mean, the pounding on the door, and they come to take him to jail while he's live. He was probably pissed he had to leave the bathroom. Doesn't he still scream in that? What is with screaming in the bathroom? You know, Vega Tata does it too. I'm not screaming in my bathroom because then I'll look around and I'll find something he's cleaned and I'll end my scream because I'm OCD about that stuff and I'll have to scrub it. So not screaming in the bathroom. No, I need an open space. I like to sit out here by the pool and scream. Hence, that's why the membership is poolside. Oh, Al, can you put the membership link in for me if you're still here? Oh, thanks, Brittany. I appreciate that. I try to. I try not to be. And sometimes I'm probably not always the fairest person because I know the history of something. And I felt for Charlotte. And I have a phone number for YouTube that you can actually get a hold of somebody and actually talk to a person. And I did make sure she got that number. Because no matter what, he needed taken off YouTube. I'd have called my police department too, because people are crazy. I mean, come on, people give him money to buy weed of all things. I should have went into his chat. He probably would have refilled my float pen for me, so that it's been weeks, and that is actually medicinal. It's not for what he uses it for. Um, yeah, I didn't think about that. Darn. Now see, I missed the opportunity. No, I didn't. I'd never go into that man's life. I'd never go into his chat. I'm clicking my lighter. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to smoke. So I click my lighter. I'm really trying to stop doing that too. Come on, he actually tweeted nonsense as a doodlehead. Are you kidding me? My boys wouldn't do that. They are past kindergarten and have an IQ. I did. Okay. I can't. I can't. Okay. No, freedom believer, don't. No, 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 no. I didn't even see your comment. But you're more than free to. I want your opinion, and you're welcome to have an opinion in here. No, no. I didn't even see it. Let me go back and look. I agree. No one should be attacking anyone. Everyone feeds the fire to an extent. I came on here to answer some things because uni, I'm a nonsense mod. Everybody knows that. And for Uni to say that, it made it seem like we were going against nonsense and going in there and talking to him about her. And that's not true. That's not true. I don't go into his Discord. Besides that, they kicked me from the Discord without any reason or, uh, you know. So, yeah, I stated that it was unfortunate LB's past situation was used, but it shows Uni's bad behavior. It shows a pattern. That, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. It does show a pattern. I could not believe tweeted a doodle head. He stopped saying hi to me a while back for no reason. I know why now. It hopes, yeah, they have pretty much, yeah. I got totally ignored, so I just quit going in, period. And then I didn't know that you had to, do you have to unsub, or is there a way you could turn off memberships? Because I ended up doing all the things the other night. I ended up, I got an email saying somebody gifted me a membership. I didn't, but I mean, he's the one making everybody choose, no one else. And that's wrong. That's wrong. We're adults. Why can't we just stop? And it doesn't, a lot of this doesn't even belong on YouTube, but, you know. I don't see. Working does not work with keeping up with chat, and there is so much info on the chat. Okay, I'm trying to read some comments. Do you guys want to look at any content? Um, Let me get everybody. So, yeah, the Discord thing, now that I know was outright lies. And when I asked for proof, I was told that my questions would be answered. And he said that on the live. And I waited and waited, and I just couldn't wait. I had had enough, and I never went back and finished. So no one's ever said anything. So I doubt that my questions got answered like he said they would. But apparently there was a tweet put out about from his girlfriend instead of him answering. And I don't know why it was put out on Twitter because the issue wasn't addressed on Twitter. It was addressed to him in his chat during a live. Um, and when you block somebody on Twitter, how are you supposed to see their response? I mean, I didn't even know I was blocked. That's just it. I didn't even know I was blocked. That's how much I go on Twitter. Um, but the message didn't make any sense because it didn't pertain to what I was asking and it didn't pertain to me. I have never went in his Discord and took any information and gave it to anyone. I've never done that to anyone. I would not do that. That's not how I roll. Yeah, this does suck. But you know what? It is what it is, and now we deal with it. I just had to let everybody know because he put it out there, and the accusations that he put out there are wrong, and it was wrong to say, and I don't believe it, and there was no proof ever shown. Show me the proof. That's what I asked. I kept asking, what mod, who, when, where. I got nothing. Yeah, my email, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's on my channel in my about section. Yeah, that kick thing too. That I'm not. He kept encouraging people to go to kick. I'm not going to kick. I don't have no desire to go to kick. I've done my own research into kick, and I don't like what I see. So I have no desire whatsoever to go to kick. But I just think it's awful funny. that as soon as MGL, I'll zip it. Never mind. Not my business. His choice. But I'm allowed to have my opinion, right? I just think it's funny to immediately following MGL going to kick, he goes to kick. Oh, I've had a kick account. I'm a gamer. Well, okay, yeah, you mentioned everything. You never mentioned that. So Molly went to kick. But come on, we all know Laura followed her over there. Betty did. I don't even know who else did. Probably Justin. I know her sister has an account over there now. They can have them all. Bye. As they say, don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out. Hi, Commander. Hi, Pork Chop. Thank you for coming in, Pork Chop, because I know you're in a tough spot. Hi, Zoya. I appreciate you coming in. You know, uh, Veda Tata. Ooh, that girl. See, I'm gonna start talking like her. Ooh, that girl. Yeah, she needs. I used to. I had a nurse's aide working for me years back, and I went to Pittsburgh to have surgery for the trigeminal and occipital neuralgia because mine was medically untreatable and it was controlling my life and it sucked. And the pain was beyond. Well, anyway, she was not altogether there. She thought I was that they messed me up during the surgeries. Surgeries went wrong. I ended up getting a staph infection from dirty operating room utensils, and it was just a mess. The wet line retractor sprang out of place, cut my ear off. It was just a mess. I ended up in the hospital for 6 months. I was supposed to be there 1 week, had 9 surgeries, and ended up worse than when I went in. And needless to say, they didn't fix anything. Anyway, she wanted, she got she could go to Pittsburgh with me she to have a head transplant so she could take my pain away. Needless to say, I didn't schedule her for any more overnights with the patients. Yeah, it was crazy. People are different. He is playing fast and loose with the new company he keeps. When the time is right, they will almost likely truly dox it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bubblicious. I'm not letting you out here because you just want to come out here and bark, and no one needs to hear your barking. So lay down. Lay down, Bubblicious. Lay down. Be a good dog. I'll put you in timeout. I mean it. Yes, my dog knows what timeout means. Let's talk about everything. Use this as a stepping stone to get. Oh, listen to me repeating my name. Use this as a stepping stone to better things. Yeah, yeah. I've been working on some other stuff and I'm kind of behind on all this other drama going on. Yeah, it's too much. It's stupid. It's I don't know if it's yellow or not. I don't check, T. Kelly. I don't check till afterwards. I haven't shown anything. Nothing's been going on. I don't see why it would be. But who knows? It might be because of the intro. I can't remember if that intro was going to get a copyright claim or not. If so, I'll just delete it. I have to transfer the one you made me over because it wouldn't let me do it from the iPad. So I have to do it on my laptop. But what I do is I upload them first. I'm going to upload it first and see if YouTube's going to copy claim it. But they want their 2 cents. They can have it. Hi, Miss Lee. They can have their 2 pennies. I'm not going to argue. 2 pennies at this point is not going to help. Do you think he has changed even because he is on Kick? I don't know. Do you think he has changed even more because he is on Kick? I don't know. And I hadn't been going in, so I went in the other night for a specific reason, and I made it clear. And that was that. I have been back. Okay, Bubblicious, you're gonna hurt yourself. My dog, you're gonna hurt yourself. Come on, no barking, no barking. Or I'm gonna put you in timeout. Yes, I call my dog Bubblicious. It's a long story. I have Sir Duke, who looks just like Kiki, only probably 30 pounds heavier, and he's a lot taller. He's like two, yeah, he's a big tomcat. I don't get the kick thing. I'm not going to kick though. Each to his own. It's just too good to be true. When things are too good to be true, yeah. Nanya's a positive person. I feel like the thing's next to Nanya. Yeah, I tell you, Nanya has. I feel bad because she's being lumped into something, and it's outright lying about her. Nanya's not like that at all. If anything, she's in the middle and she's going to listen to your side without judgment. Amethyst, my kids love your videos. Oh my gosh, your chicks. Oh, they keep asking for baby. They said, when are we getting our chickens? They are obsessed with your videos. And I show Jones's whenever she just shows some of her chickens. I, of course, don't let them hear any of the stuff that's being said if it's anything like that. But also, they. And then I found this channel where they can watch baby cub and stuff. Oh, but I try to keep my kids off of the. I'm not trying to shield them, but they are so young right now, and they're probably never going to get phones to have social media access till they're like 18. If I can help, yeah, that's not going to work, huh? But they're 5 and 7.5, so I try to shield them from as much as possible. They learn enough at school, but I'm applying for some scholarships for them to go to Christian school next year. So I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I'm hoping so. And granted, I'm doing it because the classrooms are smaller, and they do offer a little bit more for the kids. They also have some of the arts programs that they won't get where they're going to school now. And my girl loves to sing and dance. And my little one, my boy, he loves to sing. He doesn't want nothing to do with dance. He wants to do karate and gymnastics and soccer. But my girl loves gymnastics, but her favorite is singing and dancing. And she's got a recital coming up next month again. Oh my gosh. It's insane what they're charging for her. She's got two dances, a tap and a ballet. And her costumes for a 5 minute dance, $278. I about fell. Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. They're dance costumes. She can't wear them anywhere else. She's gonna have more for five. Well, she'll have more for the whole 4 hours, but the dance is 5 minutes each time for each costume. I'm like, oh, it's crazy, but she loves it, and she's actually good at it. And even if she wasn't and just enjoyed it, I'd still make sure she does. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm trying to catch up on chat here. It's moving. I don't know why I'm having such. Bubblicious, no crying. Come here and take time out. Come here. Sit. Sit. Or you stay. Yeah, he listens for about 2 seconds. It's his name, Brittany. It's Navy Text. It's his name. I don't know. You'll make it, T. Kelly. You can share her link out if you can. Or T. Kelly, share your link. I don't know if it'll help, but maybe you'll get a couple subs. You'll get there. I never thought I'd get there, but I've had help. And Nonsense was a big supporter. And, and I thank Uni for that as well. But in all honesty, I have to be honest. Nonsense, I hit my 1,000 because of her. Because she shouted out my channel that day and got, and did, I got to be honest, you know? But he can't say that he wasn't thanked. And yes, he shared a couple of my videos when he actually shared the content, which wasn't a whole lot, but he put it up there and it showed it. So I appreciated that. And I thanked him so many times for that. Yeah. Me too. Me too, Hope Echo. Oh no, I'm not taking y'all to my bathroom. Sorry, Commander. I have a thing with these people that what the hell are they screaming in their bathrooms for? Is that where they get the best? I mean, come on. Tata even said her husband was mad because she was in there for like 4 hours and he couldn't go to the bathroom. And the only reason why I said anything about that, what do you need, baby? What do you need? Well, you're fine. You never tell me you have to go to the bathroom. Okay. Bubblicious. I'm out. Here. Now. Down. Don't look at me with sad, sleepy eyes. That don't work. Anybody want a dog for a night or two? Give me a break. He's so spoiled. He's my 75-pound lap dog. As soon as it thunders a little bit, he's on my lap. Yeah, I was a big supporter. Yeah. It taught me something, though. I have to be honest. At least I got a lesson out of it all. Yeah, I agree. The military stuff should never come into it. It's not our business, and it makes me mad because I have so much military in my family, on my husband's side and my side, and unfortunately, people do still valor. As a matter of fact, my kid's bio dad and their bio mom, um, he goes to the VA and he gets actually he's a distant cousin of my husband, but he actually used our uncle's part of his military history as his own, which was impossible because he wasn't old enough to be in the Vietnam War. But yeah, so it made him look really stupid. But he would go to the VA and get stories from veterans from Iraq and he would use them as his stories. I'm just saying that's what he did. I don't believe that's what Uni did, and I don't believe anybody should have questioned that like LB and her husband did. And LB did say he stole his brother's wallet, and that was wrong. That was just wrong in my opinion. And for her husband to be a vet and sit there and say, "Well, I don't believe he was ever in the service," blah 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 blah, that was wrong too. But we all know I'm not a fan of LB or the bumbling idiot that sits beside her. You know, that dude with the middle hand, which I never noticed till that was pointed out to me. Hi, Sheila. I will hold fast that if there is a letter, he should have called the police to protect his mom. It is problematic behavior when you do not protect your mom. Yeah, see, I mean, I know it didn't happen to me, and maybe I should be talking about it, but he made it content. I wouldn't have made it content at that time. My first reaction would have been to get the letter in my hands. My second reaction would have been immediately call the police because you never know. What if it wasn't JLR? What if it was some other wacko? You know, some wackadoodle. Um, Third, I would have contacted. I probably would have. Well, I don't know if you can contact an attorney, but he says he has one. So if I would have had one, yes, sir.
Um, let's see. Um, someone knows someone to
Are you trying to get me to put the TV on to give you TV time? How about if you just ask me,
please.
please? I'll let you have a little TV time. Just give me a minute, okay? What?
I think listen. I don't want to try. I think it's surprises.
Why do I need to give you a surprise?
Cause I love you.
Because you love me.
Sing a bunch.
Oh, a bunch? Well, I love you too.
Yes.
Oh, he can pull at the heartstrings. He knows how to get you. Okay. Gotta be quiet. I'm on his live, okay, baby? Thank you. Um, I would have consulted my attorney, but then I don't even know if I would have ever brought it live. And I definitely, if there was other creators even mentioned by name, no, sir. Thank you. Keep your hands off stuff that's class cleanup. No, thank you. Okay, I'll be in a minute. Thank you. No, sir. All right. Bye, you. Okay, sorry, guys. I probably should have muted that, but they'll be bored with my life. Anyway, um, I would have definitely reached out to the creators, not on a Discord, not on Twitter, not on a community tab. All creators, well, I don't know about all, but most creators have emails connected to their channels. I would have somehow found a way to reach out to the creators and let them know. Because, like I said, you can't trust this dude, this JLR dude. If it was him, I that's but then that's just me. That's what I would do. I don't even know if I'd ever bring it as content to YouTube. Honestly, I don't know. I until it happens to me, I don't know. But I know that would be the last thing I would do. There's a lot of other things I would do before that, and safety of my family would be the first priority. And then, I'm sorry, but other creators that were mentioned would definitely have to know. And that I know when he was on Queen Bee's panel. I wish I didn't want to go up because I don't think she'd have let anybody up anyway, which I don't blame her. That wasn't truthful, in my opinion. I was in that live. That wasn't truthful. Just like I don't agree that Navy should have been the one to answer for Uni. However, that is how they have it set up. And Navy confused me as well because he said that he didn't know about it, but then he said he knew about it, and he said he wasn't there, but he was in Uni's live. Now, granted, he may have came up on panel after Uni talked about the letter at first. I don't know, but all I do know is he was there. You can go hit the replay and see for yourself. I don't think Navy should have been put on the spot about it, and that's what Navy should have said instead of continuing to talk because he confused me a little bit. First, he didn't know about it, then he did know about it, and he knew the contents, but he didn't. He said Queen Bee or anybody else wasn't mentioned, but then it was like, okay, which is it? What planet, what universe are we dealing with today? Did the machines get a hold of y'all? Do you know Charlie's alternate universes that y'all are in a different universe with different, you know, perspectives of it? I don't know. Or that lady that nonsense showed us that does the things with the machines, get your head and stuff. I'm wondering maybe there's something wrong going on. We need to get a hold of her. Maybe she can, you know, check this out and let us know. Maybe there's something more to this that we don't know about. Because I was really confused. And I felt bad because maybe I think was put on the spot a little bit. But then you get up there and answer the questions, and all you had to do was say, I don't know, I have no comment. But you continue to talk about it, and you confuse people even more. Yesterday, Uni was not being honest on Creepin's channel, in my opinion. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hate and lose a lot more subs for everything I just said. But, oh, so be it. Nothing I can do about it. I'm allowed to have my own opinion, and he brought me into this by putting that statement out there in the first place about nonsense with mods going into his chat and talking to him about nonsense. That was wrong of him to say. He showed no proof of who it was or that anybody was even in there talking. And I think, I don't know this because I don't know a lot about Discord, but I think it's like anywhere else. If you put a message in there, it's there. And trust and believe, if someone is in there talking crap, they're going to screenshot the hell out of it and record the hell out of it so they have it. Okay? They're going to have it. Well, seriously, he says he is a fraudbuster, but then again, BHB says she is a reporter. Maybe BHB and him will be friends now. Hey, he made friends with Mallory, and he has not called Mallory out about whatever you want to call her doing, but doubling down on her Summer Wells milk video. And you can bet next month it's going to be a shit show. Because she's been crying for the past, month or two, that there's a whole bunch going, there's a group going down there, and she's not going, probably because she wasn't invited. But, yeah, they're all going to be doubling down, cashing in on that. That's sad. That's sad. That's the kind of shit that pisses me off. Other than that, Mallory, go do your thing. Your subs want to support you the way they do. So be it. That's on them. That's their money. Go ahead. But I'll tell you what, her reviewing my live, she got a couple big super chats. Thank you. She ought to say thank you. But she won't. Anyway, according to her, I don't know how to do anything. But that's okay. She don't know nothing about me. And I'm not a hate channel. I don't hate anybody. I can dislike what you do in your content, but I don't hate you. And I will not change my opinion. You're disgusting for the things you said about Summer Wells in that video. And you're disgusting for your St. Jude's content. There you go. And for the Monkey Vaughn stuff. And anybody else, the Idaho 4, Dylan, and what you did. To me, that's disgusting. But again, that's my opinion. I don't know. Now, I don't know how to go and get my membership link and post it. Hey, I hate that everyone is hurt. I like people on both sides. I wish everyone could cease fire for a few days and cool off and then reassess, but I know that's kind of impossible when so many people are involved. Yes. Yeah. And the sad part about it is they're the ones making people choose. They're not giving people a choice. We're being kicked out of Discord, blocked on social media. For what? For what? We're adults. We are not kids. The push to make people choose, or even not even give people a choice, is coming from that side, unfortunately. And I, I guess that's just how it rolls over there. I don't know. Hey, Cash. Yeah, Brittany, lock things down. I'm sorry, but apparently we all have to. It's sad. We all boycott Kick. Yeah, I'm not going to Kick, so they can have it. I don't. I did my own looking into the Kick, and that's not something I want a part of. And besides that, no platform is going to be able to sustain paying you 95%. It's just not. And you only get that when people join. Other than that, unless they PayPal you or Cash App you, that's it. But It is a gaming site and a gambling site. Let's be honest. That's what it is. And there's some other very prawn things going on over there. If you like hot tubs and stuff. I signed up for Kick as a knee jerk reaction and realized I really have no desire to watch what I did not want to watch over. Yeah, I don't want to. I wasn't following Molly anywhere. Bye. Um, I can find other things to talk about. Don't need her to talk about. Um, I don't plan to go on Kick. I had Twitch for a minute, but it never worked right, and it was only see one person, so I deleted it. And supposedly Kick is like Twitch. Actually, it's a little worse, honestly. Um, and there's a lot of young on Kick because there is a lot of gaming, but the gambling, and they want you to encourage your subs to gamble because that's how they make their money. It's all cryptocurrency, so you don't make the same amount of money anyway. It doesn't. It's not the same. But um, I'm not going to encourage anybody to gamble either. Um, that's not my place to do. But now all are going to Kick. I'm confused. Yeah, yeah. As soon as Molly went over to Kick, look, everybody, look at the ones following. I'm just saying. Yeah, I have questions there. You give up. What do you give up for, Cash? Hey, Nanya. I'm going to T Kelly. I have to put Messenger on my laptop so because it wouldn't transfer from my iPad. It said it was too big, but I have to upload it to YouTube first to make sure that they don't copyright claim it because they'll want their 2 pennies. I'm still waiting on a copy claim for another intro for the whole 2 pennies, which is intro from YouTube, music from YouTube Shorts, and I still haven't gotten a reply. I don't know what happens when the 30 days is up. If I don't get a reply from them, I don't know if they let it go or not. I don't know. I'm learning as I go. Notice more and more creators are going over there too. I think what they're doing is they're streaming multiple, like they'll stream on YouTube and stream it to their Kick or um, even their TikTok. Uh, I'm not. I can barely handle what I'm doing now. And besides that, I don't gamble. I don't play games like that. I'm not a big gamer. I used to be for swag bucks. I played the games for swag bucks to earn money. But they cut that down so much that it's just not worth the time you put in the game. At one time I could make $100 for playing a game to level 15 or something. But it's not like that anymore. So I just yeah. I've never yeah. I just think it's all just wrong. You do? Oh, Cash. Well, I have a big bulldog, a brindle pit that's sitting here that is crying on my lap because he's such a big baby. You can have him for a day or two. I don't know. Reaching out, Sheila. And thanks for coming in. I didn't see you earlier. I think it's crazy. I don't do the hate bonding thing either. I think that's insane. How can you sit there and for years review this person, call and the way you have, and say the things you have, and then want to turn around and try to be buddies? No, because you're not getting along with someone else. I don't do the hate bonding thing. I think that's stupid. That's not. That's yeah. That's not gonna because you don't. I don't get along with A anymore, and I never got along with B. And I never, supported that content that B does. But because I don't talk to A no more, I'm going to go support B. No, that's high school shit. Actually, that's junior high shit. Don't have time for that. But I had to address those couple things because I just think it was misinformation that was put out there. Actually, it wasn't misinformation. It was an outright damn lie. I'm going to say what it is. It was lying. And you don't try to stir things up and try to get people feuding with each other because you want to lie about something. That's wrong. That's wrong. You're an adult. You're an adult. Act like it. And you don't go on Twitter slamming people. You do it on YouTube. Handle it on YouTube. Don't go running over to Kick putting everybody down. Don't go running to Twitter putting everybody down. When you know those people aren't following you over there, say it where you put the lies out there in the first place. And I'm going to use burnt toast waiting services because probably going to need them. I'm still waiting for my answers. It's, they'll never come. I'll wait, and I'll wait, and I'll wait. Hell freeze over first, probably. I'll probably lose another 20 subs. But okay, they means they weren't there for me in the first place. I didn't lie on nobody, so don't lie on me. That's how I look at it. I never told a lie on him. Ever. Ever. Yeah, my daughter. Oh, Emma, just something happened with the baby, with the chicks. The battle for Cedric. Oh, okay. That's a good video. I can't tell. You fainted twice, T. Kelly? Oh my god. We need to get you one of them sticks for under your nose. Yeah, that everybody go check out LG's missing persons page. It's really good. And it's so needed. Because when my nephew was missing, we didn't get hardly any help from the police. We really didn't until they found his remains a year later. Um, so so yeah, that is so needed. Make sure you put T Kelly's in here too for me, y'all, and the membership link. If you all want to watch any content, you want me to go scooping out YouTube and see what's going on, see who we can laugh at. Who do you want to look at? LB is not laughable. I mean, she's laughable because of her content, but she's not funny to watch. It's really boring to watch. But there was a couple of her lives that I wanted to comment on. Yeah, but he won't, okay? Unfortunately, no matter what, he won't. I like Navy too. I think Navy's a good guy. I just didn't appreciate what he tried to. He tried to stir me up by making me doubt nonsense, and I didn't appreciate that. Yeah, the butt thing is a hot button issue. because of all the stuff with LB. So it probably does get brought up too much, but that's why. Yeah. And LB and her husband did say some things they shouldn't have said. And I covered that. I reviewed that. They did. You don't accuse someone of stolen dollars. Sorry. He is so cute, Captain. Yeah. He's spoiled. He's my baby, though. What are you doing? The kitty cat can't wear a fireman's hat. The kitty cat won't. People so Duke will not like wearing a fireman's hat. He just won't. No, mommy can't wear it right now. Okay. You go ahead and be a fireman. Go ahead. Get your fire truck out. See if Sissy wants to play fireman. She's laying down. She don't feel good, baby. I'm sorry. She don't feel good. I know you're bummed she don't want to play, but she don't feel good. I'll play fire trucks with you in a little bit. Sorry, but in a little while I have to play fire trucks. The thing with LB McFray in that group, they tend to bring up anytime Uni calls them out for something, but they do it nasty, slanderous ways. Yeah. Yeah, I questioned that too about the oh well, I don't know, I don't have a message in Discord. Oh crap. You've had Discord for years. Like I said, the stuff on Queen Bee's panel yesterday, hey Hopi, was not accurate or truthful in my opinion either. I'm trying to catch up with the comments here. Yeah, some of that in Navy's chat was off the chain. I agree. And I felt bad because it was his first video. And I felt bad about that. Excuse me. Let me mute for a minute. Because I know how I'd have felt if that would have been my first video and he premiered it. But don't tell me you didn't know that was coming. I mean, under the circumstances, so I see both sides, but I really did feel bad that because, but honestly, a lot of the rough stuff came from that side. At least what I saw. Maybe I didn't see it all though, which is possible. Like I said, I took a page out of Onion's book. I sat on my hands and my mouth. Yeah, I think the whole other thing was handled the wrong way too. But then, that's just me. I would have handled it differently. I can't tell him how to handle it. I can't tell you if it, I have questions about it because I don't know. Just the last thing I would have thought about is jumping right on YouTube and using it for content. But again, that's in my opinion, and that's just me. Everybody handles things differently. That wouldn't have been my knee jerk reaction, though. Mine would have been get a hold of that letter, get a hold of the do a police report, and since I claimed to have an attorney, reach out to that attorney. But I would have reached out privately to the other creators that were mentioned in to the letter. And like I said, most of us have an email connected to our channels. There's ways you can reach out, and it should have been done privately, not on YouTube, not on the community tab, not on Twitter, and not on Kick where nobody's even at. Amethyst, I need some more videos of them chicks. My kids are so hooked on your chicken. He had possession of military pew and ammo and told people that that's where it came from. LG, that's their bio, the kid's bio dad. Uh, if you don't know, we're adopting these kids. But anyway, I can't really get into that and share any of that on here because of how people are on here. I wish I could because it's been a journey, let me tell you. He does that. I mean, he really was in the Navy and he did get hurt, but he got hurt because he was unloading a truck and fell off the truck on the docks and hit his head. But he tells everybody it was during Iraq, which he wasn't even in. And he saved his whole platoon and drug people. I mean, he stole people's stories from the it's crazy. I hope I hear you, Hopi. It can get to be a lot. No, it's not that they don't say hello, and yes, usually they do. I have to be honest. A lot, a lot of the mods, as soon as I would go, that I don't even know if that's. It's not that you're just iced out about the hellos. It's just you're iced out. Period. So I get what she's saying, and I get T. Kelly's point. Um, there's being just okay. Well, chat's rolling. Not everybody can say hi, and then there's that where everything is. I get where they're coming from. I get it, especially when it's any other time. Anything you put in chat, he actually reads and comments on. You know, and others do because he does. Um, so I get it. I get what she means. And I also get that chats run, can run fast, and you know, but there is a difference. You can feel the difference. When it's happening to you, you can feel the difference, and there is a difference. Mm, okay, I don't know. Like I said, he outright lied about the mod thing, being in his Discord, talking to him. That wasn't true. And that was an outright lie. He knew that, and he knew he was saying it because he knew it would stir things up. And they were trying to get the mods going at each other, and that's just my opinion because I'm one of them mods. Um, but but just because I say something on here, it's none of you guys' responsibility what I say, and you should not be held accountable. And that's just how it is. Unfortunately, over there, you have no choice but to talk to the mods because you can never talk to him. So then, therefore, that makes him accountable for them and their actions because he's the one that gives them 100% control like that to talk for him. And he says it all the time. And I'm sorry, but I've got kids and a husband and a life. But you're still not that damn busy. You can't answer a message or. Come on, let's be for real here. Oh, I see I burnt my lighter off sitting here clicking it. Now it's going to drive me nuts because now I can't click it because it's empty. Yeah, it is difficult because I do like a lot of them. I never had a big relationship outside of YouTube with anybody with them, but it is what it is, I guess. Oh, I can't click that no more. I burn it out. That's what I get for sitting there clicking my lighters. Okay, you guys want to watch something? You want me to see what do you want to watch? Oh, who's live? Potato Patch. Who's live? High taking convictions. Is nonsense live? Is this so? Well, I'm just gonna go watch it. Because I just got on here to address those things. I didn't even have any content or anything ready to say to share because I was just gonna. I wanted to address those things because I felt like I had to. Yeah, there's lots of clips. Okay, actually, if you want me to get it, I can go to his channel, and he did say nonsense is mods, and he did say nonsense was in several discords talking, and that's not true. Yes, it's in his live that he did that we're all talking about, which was what, yesterday or the day before, night before. It was his last live. Yes, he said nonsense's mods were in there talking about her to him, and I've never talked to him in Discord because you can't reach him. It's right on his channel, in his live. It's on YouTube. Yeah, it's on his YouTube channel. But yeah, I wouldn't get on here and say that if it wasn't said. That's just it. I wouldn't get on here and say that if it wasn't said. And I did ask for clarification from him. I asked him what Discord, when, and then I asked him what mods, who, show me, and he never responded. But he also knew by putting that out there that he was trying to cause trouble. But I mean, it's not even that deep into that to his live the other day. It was not. It wasn't even that far into the live when he said that. Because even he did respond to Nunya in chat when Nunya called him out on it because Nunya said wasn't me. He said I didn't say it was you. Okay, well there was only a couple of us mods in his Discord to begin with, so and I'm one of them, and I think Nunya was the other one. I don't honestly know of any other ones. There may have been, like I said, I was rarely in his Discord, and I rarely ever posted in there, but it was enough to make people think. And then to say that people for his girlfriend to go on Twitter after she blocks everybody, so you can't see the response. To go on Twitter and say that they did that because people go in and screenshot and steal stuff and spy and put it out there. I've never done anything like that to anyone and never would. I have never screenshotted anything that's been in anybody's Discord. There's no reason to. Because in my opinion, the Discords are supposed to be private to that channel. And that's it. You're not supposed to talk about what's in Discord. At least that was my whole understanding of Discord. But again, like I said, I was rarely in there. And I'm really green about Discord. I'm learning, but I'm green. And I don't know. Yeah. Well, Al, is Nonsense live? Let me check. If it not, I'll share some content. But Potato Patch wants for her, so that's what I was thinking. Nonsense, because I wasn't planning on doing content today. Like I said, I just wanted to talk. I've got some things scheduled I want to do tomorrow. Yeah, Nonsense is live. And so I'd rather save my content for tomorrow when I can show it all. Um, let's all head over to Nonsense and see what's going on. But I thank you guys for coming in and listening to me. I really appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much for hearing me out and hearing me rant. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the YouTube streets.